The storm pounded against my office window like a furious heartbeat, mirroring the chaos of the financial reports staring back at me from the screen. End of quarter crunch always unleashed its own kind of hell, but this night felt heavier, more ominous. The Seattle skyline vanished behind walls of rain, city lights dissolving into blurred streaks of neon. I leaned back in my chair, massaging temples raw from 12 straight hours of crunching numbers. My name is Ethan Hale. I'm 36, a senior accountant at one of those big firms everyone knows, but no one really understands. Not even the people inside. It's the gig that covers a sleek downtown condo and a reliable sedan, but leaves you tallying up regrets in the quiet moments. Souls lost, dreams deferred, definitely. The building was deserted except for the night watchman and the janitors. Even the go-getters had bolted by 9, chased out by the escalating flood alerts blaring all day. I lingered, not for the company's sake, but because this empty space echoed less than my silent home. My phone vibrated on the desk, screen glowing with an unknown number. I nearly ignored it. Another scam about car warranties, no doubt. But instinct won. I picked up. Ethan. The voice cut through howling wind and downpour, faint but unmistakable. Yeah, who's this? It's me. Mia. Your sister. My sister, silent for 3 months since our folks drew their line in the sand over her split. My sister, whose tone now gripped my gut with raw urgency. Mia, where are you? I can hardly hear. We're at a gas station off Interstate 90. The girls, Ethan, they kicked us out. Mom and Dad, they actually did it. I shot up, my chair slamming into the wall behind me. What do you mean kicked you out? They said divorced women stain the family name. That I chose this when I walked away from Derek. They boxed our stuff, dumped it on the grass, and bolted the door. In this torrent, Ethan, with the babies. Over the line, the piercing wail of an infant sliced through. 2 infants, actually. The twins, Lily and Sophie, 5 months old, no doubt chilled and terrified. The sound shredded me like glass. Which station? I was already snatching keys, jacket, briefcase. Habit kicking in. The quick mart by mile marker 52. But Ethan, the weather, I'm on my way. Stay put inside. Keep them bundled. I'm coming. I ended the call before doubt could creep in, before logic tallied the risks of a 3-hour drive through what the alerts called a once-in-a-decade deluge. Some risks eclipsed reason when it came to blood. True blood. The elevator to the garage dragged like a verdict being read, each level ticking down. P5, P4, P3. A stark count of my climb up the corporate ladder, and how meaningless it felt now, with my sister stranded like an outcast from some ancient parable. My car, a practical Camry Dad had nodded approval over, fired up smoothly, engine humming with dependable precision. I'd picked it to win points with him, another entry in the endless quest for their nod. Now I'd push it through chaos to save the child they'd discarded. The bitter twist hit hard as I nosed into the gale. The freeway was a nightmare of flashing hazards and skidding trucks. Visibility shrank to a murky 20 feet, rain slamming so fiercely the wipers flailed uselessly. Every stretch was a battle with momentum, every bend a leap of faith. But I pressed on, fueled by Mia's plea and those tiny cries echoing in my mind. To grasp why our parents would abandon their daughter to the elements, you need the Hale family code. It's unwritten, too direct for folks who speak in heavy sighs and barbed hints. But it's etched into every tense meal, every scripted holiday, every achievement laced with strings. The rule was ironclad: Hales don't falter. Hales don't dissolve marriages. Hales don't tarnish the name. Hales uphold the facade, no matter the toll, even if it's their kids. I got the lesson young, around 7 or 8, at the dinner table as Mom carved her roast with knife-edge accuracy, explaining why Aunt Beatrice was persona non grata. She chose her path, Mom said coolly, and paths have prices. But she's your sister, I'd argued, innocent of how lineage bowed to legacy. She was, Mom corrected. Now she's a memory. Aunt Beatrice's sin: fleeing a brutal husband, seeking divorce, refusing to endure for show. She'd been scrubbed from albums, her name a curse in Hale halls. At 15, I'd snuck to her modest flat, finding her vibrant, unburdened, alive despite the family funeral. "They'll cut you loose too if you stray," she'd cautioned. Hales prize their polish over their people. I dismissed it as overblown. Families didn't exile kin over divorce in modern times, not like some dusty drama. But then Mia crossed paths with Derek. Derek Voss was the ideal son-in-law blueprint. Surgeon, steady, from solid stock. Code for affluent and game for the same charades our parents played. When Mia wed him at 25, they beamed like jackpot winners. At last a child had nailed it. I was the spare, adequate but unremarkable. Solid career but not stellar. Decent place but wrong zip code. Thriving but unwed, which in Hale math equaled shortfall, no matter the balance. Mia, though, she'd hit the jackpot. The ceremony sparkled, splashed across society columns. The home gleamed in the prime enclave with top schools for hypothetical heirs. From afar, the union shone flawless, the only view that counted. The twins arrived 2 years on, elevating parental joy to ecstasy. Proof the Hale lineage endured. Their veneer empire handed down. They splurged on duplicates, cradles, outfits, boosters, all premium, all badges of their stake in excellence. But excellence cracks under strain, and Derek, for all his polish, hid a venom like a viper in tailored suits. The first bruise on Mia's arm, she brushed it off with a chuckle. Clumsy me banged into the jam. Second time, a convoluted stair-tumble tale. Third, no facade, just sobs on my sofa as I brewed tea, masking my fury. Fury at him, sure, but at myself for missing the cracks in their act. "You've got to walk," I'd urged. "I can't," she'd murmured. "Mom and Dad, they don't share your bed. You do, you get it? They'll pour everything into this. The vows, the estate, their standing. If you bolt, you'll survive to mother your girls. That's the bottom line." It dragged 6 more months. Meticulous logs, hidden snapshots, clandestine lawyer meets like underground ops. When she filed, her dossier was ironclad. Derek couldn't spin past the reports, exams, images, but he didn't need to. Our parents spun for him. "You're blowing it up," Mom had scoffed when Mia confessed. "Every pair hits bumps." "He struck me," Mia fired back, the truth dangling like a noose. You must have pushed him, Dad countered, and in that instant I watched Mia fracture deeper. They tried it all. Their vetted shrink pushing submissiveness, mindfulness for her unrealistic hopes, even a couple's getaway, as if massages mended fists. When Mia stood firm, divorce sealed, they pivoted. Ice out, funds cut, veiled custody jabs. Every ploy but the vital one. Pure acceptance. I tried brokering peace, pleading sense, but sense flees when facade trumps fact. When they'd sooner keep a wounded daughter wed than a free one secure. The tempest intensified as I headed east, into flatlands where gales roared unchecked. My phone lit up nonstop. Mia tracking me. Office pinging my abrupt exit. Parents' line I shunted to voicemail. Stations broke in with dire pleas. Shelter now. Roads off limits. Ride it out. But some tempests shadow you. Brewed by those meant to shield you. Sometimes you charge through, praying for dawn. Mile marker, 35. The Camry bucked against blasts, veering toward the edge like a shove from invisible hands. I skirted ditched vehicles, their blinkers pulsing like SOS flares in the void. Each tempted halt, but Mia's words looped. They bolted us in the rain. Mile marker 40. Rain morphed to hail, drumming the roof like vengeful knocks. I pictured Lily and Sophie shrieking by now, too tiny for this cruel upheaval. 5 months in, born to seeming fortune that was really a cage. Now exiles from their blood. Mile marker, 45. Phone rang. Mom's home line. Against wisdom, I answered on speaker. Ethan, where are you? Dad said you ditched work early, driving through this mess. Don't be reckless. Head home. We'll eat. I'm fetching Mia. The pause dragged like ice. Then, frigid. There's no Mia. She's your child. I have no child. Just a son hell-bent on squandering what we forged for him. Forged for us or you? Don't dramatize, Ethan. You know the drill. She picked her road. Now face the fallout. The fallout for fleeing abuse shouldn't be family exile. Marriage is binding. She swore oaths. So did you, I snapped. To cherish and guard your kids. Looks like we're all vow breakers. I cut the line before her poison seeped in. The off-ramp for marker 52 loomed through the haze like salvation. I took it sharp, tires slipping before gripping. The Quick Mart glowed like a beacon in the fury. Mia's SUV, parents' practical gift for the girls, huddled by the entrance. Through the glass, she cradled both, looking fragile, adrift, younger than her 29 years. Hey, I said, forcing nonchalance, like storm runs were routine. Need a ride? She half laughed, half choked. Here, take Lily, or is it Sophie? The infant's warmth felt alien, yet vital. So fragile, so reliant on us failures so far. We've got to grab their gear, Mia said. Seats, bags, let's swap it over, but warm them first. The clerk, a teen barely out of high school, gawked wide-eyed. You folks all right? Warnings say twisters brewing. We're good. I fibbed. Just shifting seats. 3 soggy trips later, everything transferred. Mia's stuff haphazardly crammed, some outfits sodden. Parents' careless eviction writ large. Once strapped in back, I punched my address into nav. Not their house, never truly home. My condo soon to burst at the seams. Ethan, Mia murmured as the engine turned. I can't repay this. Family doesn't tally favors. I glanced over. Ready? She nodded, but fear shadowed her gaze. Not of the gale. We'd braved worse. Of the rebuild ahead. From ashes of the known. Wait, she added abruptly. I need to swing by the old place. Mine and Derek's. Left key items there. Vital ones. Mia the Storm. Please, it's nearby-ish. I have access. He's at a conference in L.A. Quicken out. I should have vetoed. Pushed for safety. But she'd lost so much. Union, kin, haven. If scraps remained worth claiming, who was I to block? Fine, I relented. But lightning fast. The complex in Willow Ridge screamed upscale suburbia. Faux luxury with bland facades and flimsy builds. I'd visited twice, move-in help, and a strange soiree where Derek sniped at Mia's dishes, guests feigning deafness. Now in the deluge, it loomed forsaken. Lot flooded to wheel wells. Most cars fled for higher ground. Maybe bail, I suggested. But Mia was already unclipping. 5 minutes, tops. Girls stay with you. They slumbered now, drained from turmoil, cherub faces serene amid madness. Yeah, but Mia... 5. She bolted into the sheets, keyed the lobby code, vanished within. I scanned their reflections in the mirror. Mia's delicate nose, Derek's sharp eyes. Genetic mosaics destined to bear this night's scars, memory or not. 5 minutes ticked. 10. Text. All good. Silence. At 15, choice made. Couldn't abandon the girls, nor Mia. I wrestled their seats free, hauling both inside to the dry foyer. Safe spot while I sorted. Elevator dead, naturally. Their unit, 4th floor. Stairs loomed. Phone blank. All right, ladies, I whispered to the dozing pair. Uncle Ethan's cardio time. Toting twin carriers up flights in slick loafers. Torture defined. Arms burned by 2. Doubt screamed by 3. But I crested, easing them down in the hall before rapping on 4C. No reply. Mia, you in? Quiet, door ajar. Red flag. Mia locked religiously. Post Derek. I nudged in, met by shadows. The air reeked wrong. Not Mia's citrus scrub or Derek's pricey scent. Metallic tang, primal dread. Something foul twisting my instincts. Light flipped. Chaos reigned. Not burgled, ravaged. Couches flipped. Frames shattered. Walls gouged. Center stage, Mia, rigid, fixated on the table. Closer. A blade. Not culinary. Brutal. Purpose-built for harm. Mia. I hushed, pulse racing. We bolt, now! He was here, she intoned, distant. Lately. His cologne lingers. More cause to run. He left this. For me... She nodded at the knife, a scrawled note beside. I resisted, but she thrust it. Derek's crisp script, you stole my world. My standing, my path, my legacy. Think I'd let you hoard the girls? Think your clan shields you? I know they cast you out. Tempest's here, Mia. Beyond the skies. Hands trembled as I dropped it. Cops, stat. With what? He's in L.A. Alibi solid for days. This? Anytime drop. Threat sly, deniable. He's cunning that way. Mia hefted the blade, weighing it. but not cunning enough to see I've evolved. Her edge made me study her, truly. Not the broken soul from my couch months back, not even the gas station caller. This was forged past terror into steel. Mia, what's that mean? She strode to the bedroom, knife in grip. I trailed, heart thundering. Girls still hall-bound, oblivious to the reek of rage. Bedroom worse. Bed gutted. Foam bleeding white. Closet wrecked. Doors dangling. Wall daubed in crimson smear. Till death us part. He's unraveled, I gasped. No. Mia steady. Escalating per shelter advice. Starts verbal. Turns physical. Threats next, then... She trailed off. We knew the finale. So we vanish, I insisted. Police, new order. Mia barked a harsh laugh. Got one. Fat lot of good. Paper versus a cornered beast. She pried the closet rear, panel yielding a nook. I've prepped, she said, extracting a safe. Since spotting his true face, what he'd unleash post-exit. Combo spun. Inside, papers, bills, and a pistol that iced my veins. Mia, no. He'll hunt them, Ethan. The girls. Vowed it in court. If no perfect unit for him, none for anyone. Judge brushed as heat of moment. But I knew. Then we flee, somewhere he can't track. Where? Tears cracked her resolve. He has resources, networks, endless hunt. And now he knows our folks won't barrier. We're isolated, Ethan. Adrift in fury with a man set on erasure if not ownership. A creak from front froze us. Steps, measured, heavy. Mia lifted the gun, steady. I edged ahead, peering. Silhouette in threshold. Tall, solid, known. Derek, evening, Mia. His timbre smooth, deceptive charm intact. Heard you sought refuge. Checked our old haunt on a hunch. Sentimental, maybe? You're meant for L.A. I stepped out. Derek grinned. Eyes cold. Event scrubbed. Weather ironic. Where are my kids? Not yours anymore, Mia emerged, peace concealed. Court ruled. Court, he scoffed. Swallowed your fabrications, your amplifications. One shove and I'm the villain. 17 shoves, she amended. Logged. Plus fractures, knocks, mishaps you glossed. Derek's mask slipped. Always so fragile, so theatrical, just as your mom pegged. Unfit for marital grit. Mom erred on plenty, Mia said. But nailed one? Action's echo, a faint cry from Hall. One twin stirring, Derek's head whipped. Something feral flickered. My girls, he advanced. No, Mia blocked. You can't bar me. Whatever tales swayed the bench. They're mine by blood. Your blood, perhaps. Not your toys. Not your prey. Derek's laugh grated like shards. Prey? Infants, Mia. What would you? Mia's pitch climbed. Like you did me? Nibbles first. Jabs. Seclusion. Endless not enoughs. Then escalations. Shoves. Strikes. Chokes while blaming me. Hysteria again. Show Ethan the marks? Court snaps? Or your girl's future under me? Strong. Unlike their frail mom. Second cry joined. Duet of distress. Derek pressed. My children weep. A dad comforts. A dad should, Mia conceded. You're just a donor. Step off. Move. Facade shattered. Raw. Derek the terror, Mia fled. He clutched her arm. Same one I'd seen marred. But Mia pivoted, using force against him. Gun now to his heart. Derek stilled. You wouldn't I? Calm, almost idle. You stripped my spirit kin, security, made me dread my own shadow, but error, Derek. You schooled me in force as fix, and you're the glitch. Mia, I soft. Don't, not worth it. Right, she said. But they are. Nod to Hall. Cries peaking. Let him go. How soon till return? Till he tracks? Till, if not mine, none. Derek's eyes flicked, scheming. Shoot, and jail claims you. Then them? Defense, Mia countered. Intrusion, violent past. Threats logged. Juried what? Credit the unhinged ex slaughtering her elite doc spouse. Doubtful. Gun dipped. Derek smirked, sensing fracture. Your curse, Mia. Obsessed with views. What'll folks whisper? Bench rule? Folks think? He inched near. We know theirs. Curbside trash. Damaged stock. Botched asset. Enough, I barked. But he rolled. And Ethan, the savior. Think he craves this? You plus whalers cramping his solo vibe? Duty drags him pure. Sarah's grip quaked. Twins howled. Gale peeked outside. Banshee shrieks. Derek sliced on. Pitiful, really? You could have owned it. Estate, prestige, clan, just hush and perform. But no rebel. Now, stranded unmoored. She's not stranded, I flanked her. Wrong all around, Derek eyed me, scornful. The bean counter chimes. How's that grind, Ethan? Still solo? Spreadsheet slave. Least I forged real. Real? My laugh startled. Real's Mia enduring your hell. Real's her shielding those kids at total cost. Real's confronting the beast who shattered her. That's real, Derek. You're petty. Thriving on pain from one who cared. Rage twisted him. You know zilch of our bond. Enough. Mia outshines you dozenfold. Girls blessed with her. Cursed by your genes. Turn. Leave. Before worse. Or she fires. Do it, Mia. Bear your venom to him. Then it clicked. He baited the shot. To flip her into his caricature, erratic, lethal, gun or not narrative puppeteer. Mia, I murmured. Lower it. Heed him, Derek coaxed. Smart play once. Mia met my eyes, tears carving paths. He won't quit, Ethan. Ever. We'll face together. Not his script. Teetering instant. Gale. Cries. Weapon. Tomorrows. All balanced on irreversible choice. Then Mia eased down. Derek's glee twisted ugly. At a girl. Ever feeble when her punch cracked his nose. Blood spray and snap. He reeled, cupping the flow. For all, Mia even. Final warn. Near me or mine. No waiver, no mercy. I'll finish you. Rest easy after. Clear? Derek glowered through crimson, but her steel swayed him. He retreated, smearing red on jam. Not done, he growled. Yes, Mia firm. It is, he fled. Steps faded, door banged. In the wreckage of her past we lingered, his echo dying. Only then Mia crumpled, gun clattering free. I nearly craved it, but didn't. I embraced her. Didn't. Twins' frenzy crested. We rallied, stowed the peace, rushed to hush. Two innocents, blind to how near they'd lost her. Either path. Can't linger, Mia soothed Lily, as I bobbed Sophie clumsily. He knows. He'll circle back or proxy. My place, I resolute. Now, tomorrow report, fresh order. Relocate if must. Whatever for safety. Ethan can't impose. Not imposing. Declaring. We're kin, Mia, stormproof kind. She wept fully then. As girls drifted off, we scavenged remnants. Albums, gems, files, storm-spared. Markers of ended era birthing fresh. Return to Seattle surreal. Tempest ebbed in our standoff, world rinsed anew. Stars pierced shreds. Road debris strewn, but navigable. Backseat. Sister, nieces. Fugitives from marital inferno. Familial frost. Embarking anew. I'm terrified, Mia confessed as lights neared, of Derek rebuild solo parenting, facing them, but mainly pause. Who I teetered toward there, craved his pain like mine, but held back. Only you there, alone. Weren't, won't be. Our edge over them, Mom, Dad, Derek, kin's not DNA or rings or gloss. It's arrival, presence, choice amid grit, even for shunned sister and her tainted girls. Her wry edge pierced me. Though technically not tainted, they're Lily and Sophie Hale. They'll know love, worth, shield. More than us, Mia silent long. Then, how'd you emerge kind? Same forge, same vice, same bars, yet you pondered navigating known paths home. Recall Grandma Rose, Mom's mom, vaguely, gone young, 8 for me, but 1 Yule. Post Mom's great harangue, she cornered me. She intends good, but Mrs. Key loves no bargain, gift pure or absent. You held that? Scribbled, wallet kept through school. When their strings tugged, I'd reread. Recall alternate. We slotted into garage. Mia eyed the shift. No manicured yard. Just urban perch with doormen versed in oddities. Not grand? I hedged. It's all. She fierce. Secure, distant, breath space. Grasp the boon, multiple halls upstairs. My 2-bed swelled cozy, apt. Twins slumbered through, sensing haven. Spares yours, I guided. Ex-office now nursery. Cribs tomorrow. Real gear. Tonight we're whole. United. Threat-free, Mia closed. Plenty. I dialed late-night Thai from the corner spot. We scarfed pad Thai from cartons on the rug, girls dozing in carriers. City hummed blind to our quiet uprising in Unit 1247. What'll work here? Mia queried. Truth, kin crisis. If gripe, job hunt. When sis demos guts, ledgers pale. And folks, voicemails loomed, demands, threats, feigned care. Zip. They picked storm toss for shame. No play-by-play on Fallout. They'll sniff. City's small. Let 'em. What? Cut me too? Fine. Better crew. Mia grinned first in ours. Kid days? That game? Which? Castaway, couches raft, floor sharks. I chuckled. You sharked me always. Now raft mates, sharks reel. She swept room, dozing girls, cartons. But together. Lily fidgeted, prelude to wake. Mia tended automom. Her fluid grace awed me, strength veiled in my delicate sis. Mia. Abrupt. You shone there facing him. Petrified yet finished fearing, she supplied. Done his tail spinning. Done peace prizing over mind. What shifted? Pondered, tucking blanket. The girls. Solo shielding, I'd excuse bare hope tweak. But him mirroring on them, nitpicks, reins, lessons via hurt. No. No kin pressure or shame outweighed that warp. Folks won't grasp. Folks so facade fixated they'd pick corpse over split. Prove tonight, bitter but steel beneath. Their nod was slow poison. This? Life, Sophie roused. Soon both clamored feeds. Mia juggled deft, coos amid weary shadows. Rest, I urged. I'll shift. You baby clueless, teachable. How tough, infamous quip. 2 hours on, spit-soaked, juggling wails, duet of dismay. Respect surged for lone parents. Mia doorway, tousled, grinned. Hand over, she cradled Sophie seamless. Football hold? Pre-feed fine. Post? Upright. See, cries ebbed magical. You'll master. We do. Mia Uncle Gig? Real, not card sender. You are. Storm dash unquestioned. That's more than unsaid. More than parents, Derek. Life priors. Tough road, I cautioned. Gossip, folks sabotage, Derek's lurk. Let him. Weathered their nadir. Emerged with beauties, and bro grasping kin's storm arrival, not brew. No defeat. Win. Twins resettled. We lounged as dawn neared. Sibs reunited via kin wreckage. City stirred, ignorant of one flat's kin rebirth. My silenced phone? 17 misses, 12 mom, 5 dad. All pulls to their script. Erased unheard? Now? Mia voiced the hover. Forge fresh. Rooted in true care, not show. Safety over shine. Joy over gloss. Real, twins merited. We all. Mia slumped to my shoulder, drained yet serene. Thanks, whisper. Arrival, standoff, all. Thanks, I echoed. For Guts tutorial, we sat as sun-gilded Seattle. Hope Hughes. Elsewhere, parents likely breakfasted, her routines rigid, self-righteous. Derek nursed wounds, plotting. Globe spun, our saga small. But in 1247, world shifted. Bloodkin fractured. Choice kin rose. Arrival, presence, love supreme. Girls dozed, spared knowing storm salvation. From earned love, myth, perfection toll, gloss over truth. They'd rise with mom, who slayed shadows. Uncle deeming family figures. Life leaner, truer than shed. No cakewalk, suits, strains, nights, talks. Parents scorn, crush heavy. Derek's menace vivid. Rebuild daunt. But two, grins, steps. Parties wanted. Tales agenda-free. Love gratis. No ledger. Storm cleared. Ruin lingered. But ruin. Chance alias. Rebuild sturdier, authentic. We'll thrive. Mia mind read. Yeah, I affirmed. Truly, phone buzzed. Mom again. Opened curious for ploy. Ethan, Dad, and I reviewed. If Mia regrets, resumes therapy with Derek, perhaps supervised twin time. Legacy mends, but all must commit. Don't let feelings fog sense. Wise pick, showed Mia. She scanned alien curious. Supervised? My own? For daring flee harm. Wise as abuser return, I added. Mia seized phone, tapped deliberate. Wise was exit. Brave. Persist. Right, shield girls. Best. Bro knowing kin arrives in storms, not sparks. No contact till apology for shine. Daughter's shield. Sent my halt. Mia, no more, firm. No soothe. No change hope from folks favoring grave over split. Their pick. Ours now. Phone rang instant. Mom. Declined. Powered off. War declaration, I warned. Arsenal. Cash, ties, guilt. Bring it. Stripped all cares. Home, spouse, nod. Yet, freest ever. Broke, spooked, blank slate, but unbound. Twins stirred, sun-kissing cheeks. Soon, ravenous, needy, but now dawn twilight cusp, old new hinge. Tranquility. Shop run, I said. Wipes, mix, garb, room kit maybe, all. Mia laughed. Basics first. Wing rest. Doubles everything? Yes, but Ethan. Arm touch, intent. Prime gift ain't gear. Steady care. Always arrival. Storm or shine. Mused parents' strings. Distances. Derek's grip. Kin fails. They'll have. We will. Rose prepping. Tallying logistics. Neat solo life? Messy, noisy, tangled soon. Nest egg dented. Job split focus hit. Parents cut fulfilled. None mattered. For guest room, Mia hummed hopeful to daughters. Voice years lost. For innocence knowing worth. For choice kin birth. Storm gone. Sun blazed. In 1247, 3 war survivors built precious true kin. Any cost worth. Mental jot. Work emergency swap. From Victor Elaine Hale to Mia Hale. Razors to razor true. Minor admin, but line in sand. Sidepick in needless fray. Chose Mia twins. Condition-free love. First in 36 years. Wise choice felt. Weeks blurred. Adaptation haze. Condo morphed bachelor to baby depot. Cribs crammed spare. Desk yielded changer. Espresso bowed to warmers, shakers. Mia pushed her stash for costs. Derek unclaimed scraps. I countered full. Compromise. Her dailies, me bigs. Unhail barter. Give more drive. Day 3, mid-crib build with Lily drooling my collar. Mia's phone chimed. Paleness. Evan Klein, she said. Derek's counsel. Ignore, but speaker on. Hello. Mia, Evan for client, custody revisit. No revisit. No rights. Court firm. Situation shift. Client worries kid setup. Single male host. Makeshift, unstable funds. Brother's safe home. All needs met. Mia cut. Brother child novice. Overtime slave. No dual parent stability client provides. Client who battered, threatened, alleged. Evan slick. Client finished anger course. Offers secure setup, nanny elite schools. Pause. Versus your current. I snatched phone from Mia's shake. Evan Ethan Hale. Recording FYI. Proposing kids to documented abuser. Mr. Hale. Not your forum. Became when sis stormed to station. Parents' eviction for Derek exit. Yes, mine. And order breach 3 nights back. Pursue. Judge'll love. Quiet. Unaware breach. Oh? Complex cams catch entry. Neighbor-eyed bloody exit. Defense versus assault. Threat note 2. Push custody. Fascinating hearing. More quiet. Recalibrate hum. Client seeks kids best. Then vanish. Best indeed. Ensure counselor. Hung. Returned phone. Mia awed. Cams. Likely. Buildings do. He unknowns we haven't pulled. Lied to Esquire. Posited potentials. Distinct. Resumed build. Bluff fish scare tactic. We don't fold. Mia couch sank. Sophie cradled. If judge sides, sees this and picks what? Devoted mom, backing uncle, violent dad. Arrival kin tossers? Mia. Solo no more. Top lawyer. Log all. Case bulletproof versus his wallet. Funds how? Savings, retirement, shares, once vital digits. Whatever needed. Some Trump rates. That PM Mia girls napped. I phoned. Divorce vet counsel from coworker tip. HR for homework flex. Security for cams. Each dial distanced old life. Neared vital unknown. Old Ethan, quarterly drone, would balk, but he predated worth knowing. You're upending all, Mia evening, eyeing my bottle fumble. Priorities, correct. Overdue refresh. Folks'd say waste. Folks wasted daughter, opinion void. Quiet beat, dream them sometimes. Doorway watch Derek wreck. Idle. Just judging, like abuse my fail. They failed. Image, safety. Head, nose. Heart. Shrug. 3 decades mold lingers, but dims. Daily different choice. It fades. Twins hit monthish when unavoidable struck. Grocery return, arms-laden wipes, formula. Spotted dad's pristine Audi in guest slot. Unwanted. Lobby. Parents suited like boardroom, not mend. Mere elevator flanked stroller twins. Trapped vibe. Unreasonable utterly. Mom mid-sentence. Time cooled. Rational talk now. Nothing. Mia steady, grip vise white. Position clear. Lawn dump. Emotional all, Mom waved. But surely, what I see, I dropped bags, interject. Duo picking polished daughter's shield. Literal storm lockout for split shame. No, can't grasp your spin, Dad wheeled. Disappointment, disdain, mix. Ethan, figured you'd fuel this. Fuel? Fueling Sis's safe life with kids. If disappoints, list ad, no sass. Mom bit. Grave matter. Mia's choices scar these girls' futures. Yes, Mia agreed. Choosing abuse-free upbringing. Radical, huh? Derek erred, Dad yielded, like violence anniversary slip. But seeks aid. Reconcile wants. Sure, I said. Wants property return. Too bad. People not. Mom reddened. How dare? How dare you? Retort. Post-act arrival? Abuser advocate? Pose victims when Mia rebuilds from zero. We aid, Dad pressed. No image restore. Vast gap. Twins fussed, tension sensed. Mia soothed. Mom reached stroller. Don't, Mia sharp. Grandma writes loss picking Derekas. Mom flinched. Mia, please. Our grandkids. My daughters. Shield from shine. Well-being folk. You included. Stalemate taut. Ache filled. Passers averted. Doorman screen fixated. Finally, Dad. Persist repercussions. More than storm toss? Mia queried. Then disappointment tag for non-abide. What left to strip? Inheritance, Mom icy. Both defy. Fully cut. I laughed marble echo. That lifelong dangled chain? Take. Unwanted. You bluff, Dad. Doubt tinge. Dead serious. Conditional cash worthless. Legacy demanding Mia's peril. Keep gag on, monumented. No sway now, Mia drew tall from my fire. Ethan right. Hoard funds nod string love. We pick liberty. Parents glanced ace trumped. Sans cut threat, what hold? Regret looms, Mom warned. Reality bites, debts mount, tossed realization. What tossed Mia cut, delusion your love earnable. No loss, free. She wheeled stroller past, elevators bound. I grabbed bags, trailed, leaving them lobby relics. Ride silent till doors shut. Mia wall sagged, tears free. Okay? Said no. Truly, not temp, not if. Flat, no. Feel. Horror-free. Cliff jump, flight find. Might return. Let. Each no steals. Twins settled. They merit unconditional. Have. I vowed. You, me, worthies. Apartment back, routine. Feed twins, couch bookend, each baby holding. Chit-chat, idle deep. Were they always so? Mia pondered, or morphed. Chose, post-thought, safe over true, image over close. Choices ease till soul weigh, we choosing different, or rebound. Both, perhaps. But outcomes. Them isolated in Glosshouse. Us imperfect, grinding, united. Prefer which? Sophie cooed assentish. Laughter warmed space our youth, home lacked. Funny, Mia. Years crafting their ideal. Spouse, home, image. Near fatal, word true. All loss, lifesaver. Lost false, correct. Found true, phone buzz, mom's novella manipulate. Deleted unread, mental block note. Some spans scorch stay ash. Twin sans read grands. But with truth secure, love no perfection fee. Not parents' script, but ours chosen. Difference total.